Today we're gonna look at how to create a crystal reports in Visual Studio 2010. Before you are going to create a crystal reports, you should make sure that you have installed SAP Crystal Reports for Visual Studio IDE that you can be download from SAP official website. I have already installed Crystal Reports 2000 for Visual Studio 2010. First of all, we're gonna look at database where we want to generate data into our report. We have a table, we have a test database, we have a student table. I want to create a report which will show the data of this student table. I will create a view. Right click on views, add new view. I will select student table. Here comes the column names. I will select name, father name, email, phone number, address, class, roll number. I will check whether any data is present in it or not. We have 3 rows, so I will close it. I will save it with the name view student. So first step has been done. I will create a new project, new web application. I will create it. This is our default page. I will add crystal reports here. For adding the crystal report, I have to add a crystal report viewer. I have it. If you have installed crystal reports but crystal report viewer is not appeared in toolbox, you should change the properties of the project. Here, go to the web application of reporting, go to the properties and change target framework to .NET Framework 4. This will solve your problem if you are not viewing crystal report viewer in the toolbox. I have created a crystal reports viewer on the default page. Now I will add a data set for crystal reports. New item, data set. I will name it as DS student. Data set basically provides the structure of the data for crystal reports. Now I will add that view what I have created before, so it provides the structure. I will save it. After that I will create a crystal report here. If you have installed crystal reports, in the reporting tab you will see crystal reports. I will name it CRPT student. I will select standard report wizard. Here comes the data set what I have created. I have created DS students, and in that data set I have created view student what I have drag drop from Server Explorer. I will select it. Next. This will tell that how much items you want to show, how much tables you want to show in your field. I will select all. I will press finish. So this is the header section, this is the report footer section, this is the page footer section. I will place print date on the page footer section. I will insert a text item, text object here. Here it will be your title bar. I can change the properties of this text object. Whatever I have. I will align the text into center. It is very easy. So I can change the heading here. The table will come and I can change the heading here. I can and similarly all these heading I can change here. If I wanna add any table like format here, I will just draw it here. And if I wanna separate these columns by line, I will just place it here. Between all these columns. Once I have done all that, now I will have to go to default page and take some coding here. First of all, I will have to create SQL connection. Resolve. I will place connection string here. What I will have in the properties of the database. I will create a dataset here. What I have created before, you can see in Solution Explorer. I will create an object of this database dataset. I will now create a SQL data adapter. I will specify query text here. This query text must be same as you have structured that dataset. And I will place connection information here. Now I will see what the query was in the view. I will simply copy paste this. You can specify where condition and any of your logic in the database query here. I will not implementing any kind of that. I will just copy paste that Now I will fill data set from this adapter. What I have created inside that data set is view student. After this, I will have to create a crystal report object, that is CRPT student. Now I will assign data set to this report. And now I will add this report to crystal report viewer 1. This report viewer what I have created in the default page. Report source. Now I will run it. So this is our report that is showing the data of all 3 students inside that table. So you can also disable group tree option and toolbox option etc. from the Visual Studio. I have created default page designer. In the design view I will just uncheck these 2 options. I will not interested in panel view. I will just save it. Now I will see again in browser. Crystal reports are much rich controls because you can have many options, like you see export this report. You can export it to RPT, PDF, Microsoft Excel format and all other formats, and also there is an option of direct print this report. You can print this report, whatever you are viewing you can print it. So this was adding the crystal reports in Visual Studio 2010. So for more information you can just email me furqanashraf@ymail.com. That's all from today. Thanks for viewing the video.